Hey, I am sitting here in the car with my kids. They're sleeping. My oldest sitting in the parking lot waiting for her gymnastics. And I just wanted to comment to a few people out there who believe that, gay families are destroying the world and the fiber of family. That's disturbing to me because, here I am in my little world, right? You're nowhere to be found. I'm not looking for you. I'm not knocking on your door seeing how to destroy your family. That's just ridiculous. I think those people are doing a pretty good job of themselves already without my help. Thank you. My wife works. I stay home. I homeschool the kids, and I hustle back and forth every day so that my daughter can do what she loves to do, and that's gymnastics. And I look at these parents, they're kind of looking at me all weird, like, it's a girl with the two moms and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, worry about your own life. Why are you worrying about mine and my kids and what's going on in my life? I mean, it's really not that deep. Because when I close my door at night, I'm not thinking about you. When you close your door at night, the fact that you're sitting around thinking about me and what my family's doing, that means you really need to get a life. I mean, seriously. Living here in the South has been really had its ups and downs. I'm not going to say difficult. It's ups and downs. I've met some really good people out here that's been like, okay, I'm not down with that hate. I support everybody. I love everybody. I treat everybody the way you're supposed to be treated. But then you have these other people that kind of just look at you like, oh gosh, those people. Really? I mean, what are you doing so great in this world that gives you the right to treat anybody poorly? But anyway, I would just sit here, minding my business with my children, taking care of my family. And you should do the same with yours. Take care of your family and leave mine alone. And the fact that people like you want to teach hate to your children, you're bothering my family. You're bothering all the other families like mine. And any family that's different by teaching hate. So how about leave that alone and teach your children to be kind to each other. You have all you hear on the news is kids, killing their brothers and sisters, killing their parents, fathers raping their daughters, parents killing their kids, leaving them in ditches. I mean, really? I think that society alone is doing a pretty good job of destroying the fabric of family. Family is where your heart is. People who love you, people who are surrounded by you that care about you. I have family members that don't speak to me. I mean, really, it's your loss. It's not mine. I'm pretty good. I'm good. Okay? So if you don't want to speak to me, if you don't want to be a part of my family, that's fine. But don't, sit around and say, okay, well, you are with those people like they're your real family. Just because you don't acknowledge my wife and my kids as real family doesn't mean they're not real. You just have issues with them. So you know what? You can take that away, because I'd rather be without my biological people than have this stress in my life, or have this type of negativity around my children. I don't want that. I'm teaching my children to be kind to each other, to love each other, so that they will be able to treat other people that way. If I allow them to fight and be nasty to each other at home, how in the world do you think they're going to treat everybody else out in the street? I don't want that. I try not to yell or argue with them, because I don't want them to not be able to have self-control. So all these people who just want to look at gay families like we're just misfits and we don't have real issues, we don't have, real lives, you're totally misinformed and you're totally crazy. Okay? Because I get up every day, I pull out diapers, school books, all sorts of stuff, losing my keys every day, trying to make sure I get my daughter to gymnastics and CrossFit on time and dance on time, running back and forth here and there, feeding the kids, taking care of my wife, and she's working 12, 13-hour shifts, running back and forth. How is my life not real? I think my life is pretty real, and half of the time, I wish I could just sleep most of the time, but I mean, it's mine and it's real, and don't make it seem like it's not. Our families are out here in the South, and we spend money here, we eat here, our children go to school here, and we are very much a part of this society. And we should matter. We should not have to fight for basic rights. It just is what it is. Our children should not be bullied in school because they have two moms or two dads, or a single mom or a single dad, or raised by their grandparents. We should not have those problems. When are we going to preach about this God that you guys say you're serving? When are you going to be like this Jesus that you say that you love so much? Because the God and the Jesus that I believe in wouldn't condone that. So that's my thought for the day. And I just wanted to share that because, I sit in front of my daughter's gymnastics practice and I watch these moms walk past and they don't speak, or they kind of look some type of way. And I'm like, these miserable people sitting around worrying about me, and I really don't care about them. I'm serious. Yeah, I'm sitting here talking about it, and I'm a little ticked off right now because, yes, I do wonder how their kids are treating my child. And that's the point. That's where it bothers me. That's when it's like, okay, I'm going to say something. But other than that, your life matters. It means nothing to me. Your children, I feel bad for them that they have ugly parents that is going to continue to treat them and teach them hate and ugliness. I mean, what do you think you're going to get back? You're going to be old one day, and you're going to expect that child that you've taught hate and ugliness to actually treat you with respect and kindness and love. It doesn't make sense to me. Love cannot come from hate in any type of way. It just does not happen. So, take it or leave it. It's just how I feel. I'm just going to enjoy my life, my children, in my own way. That's it. Take it or leave it. Peace and love. I love all of you, whether you love me or not. That's just the way it's supposed to be, right?